crisis económica mundial.
To give an example, last year Chavez made a lot of speeches saying that the crisis of capitalism would have no impact on Venezuela and it would be able to overcome through its own position any consequences of the crisis.
Incluso llegó a decir que aunque el petróleo cayera a $0 el barril, la crisis económica no iba a afectar a Venezuela porque Venezuela contaba con una reserva de más de $44 mil millones que le iba a permitir seguir avanzando la revolución.
And Chavez even went so far to say that even if the price of petrol fell to virtually near zero for a price per barrel, that would have no effect because they could still go on with the revolutionary process financed by the massive reserve that they had built up.
Sin embargo, a mediados de este año el gobierno tuvo que reconocer que la crisis llegó a Venezuela.
But this year the government was compelled to recognize that the crisis was hitting Venezuela.
Y está empezando a tomar medidas económicas que para nada tienen que envidiarle a las mismas medidas económicas que se han tomado en los países capitalistas neoliberales.
And what we're seeing is that the government has now switched its policy and is taking very clearly even neoliberal policies, and the other measures that we're seeing are very clearly applied in other capitalist countries.
Se redujo el presupuesto un 30%, es decir, hubo cortes al presupuesto público.
The budget, for example, has been slashed by 30%. Most of that has been a cutback in the public sector.
Hubo un aumento a los impuestos, en este caso el IVA, que es un impuesto regresivo que lo terminan pagando son los consumidores, es decir, la clase trabajadora del 9% al 12%.
They've increased the tax on consumer goods, which has mainly hit the working class. They've increased that from 8% to 12%.
Y al mismo tiempo la economía, según datos oficiales, cayó en menos del 2%.
And in the recent quarter, officially, by the government's own official figures, the economy has now contracted by about 3%.
Siendo la industria manufacturera y la industria petrolera en un 9% de caída del PIB, que son las palancas más importantes de la economía venezolana.
The fall in manufacturing industry and petrol production is down 9%, which has a devastating effect on the GDP of the country because of its the high percentage that it makes up of the total GDP.
Las medidas económicas tomadas por el gobierno revolucionario de Chávez, entre comillas, reflejan que no es un gobierno que tiene una perspectiva clara del socialismo y que una vez más pone a la espalda de los trabajadores el peso de la crisis del capitalismo.
And what we clearly see is that, unfortunately, the government of Chavez does not have a clear perspective for the carrying through and completion of the revolutionary process, and that they're putting the whole consequences or impact of the crisis onto the backs of the working class.
Y en el marco de una contradicción política, de un Estado que se reivindica socialista, revolucionario, pero que al mismo tiempo no permite la participación plena del pueblo, los trabajadores y las comunidades organizadas.
And unfortunately what we have is that while the government proclaims itself to be revolutionary, pro-worker government, the workers and the poor are not permitted to actually be running and be in the leadership of the whole process itself.
Ha permitido que una nueva clase política aparezca en Venezuela llamada boliburguesía, que ha tomado el control total del Estado.
What we've seen is the emergence of a new class in Venezuela called the bourgeoisie, the Bolivarian bourgeois or capitalist, which has grown recently and now has been able to really emerge to be the dominant force within the capitalist state as a whole.
Y esta nueva clase política, en una relación un poco conspirativa con la derecha tradicional, está empezando a dar profundo retroceso al proceso venezolano.
And it's penetrated politically, and now even in relation to some of its steps, it's now forming even an alliance with some of the traditional sections of the old right wing in order to carry through attacks and repression against the working people.
Por ejemplo, una vez que Chávez nombró las medidas económicas, a mediados de este año hubo un incremento en el ascenso de las luchas de los trabajadores, sobre todo los trabajadores industriales y los trabajadores del sector público, ante las medidas económicas que había tomado el gobierno.
These economic measures and other measures that have been taken by the government during the course of the last year have resulted in a big upturn in the number of strikes and mobilizations of workers against the policies of the government.
Y la respuesta de la burocracia del gobierno ha sido represión política a las protestas de los trabajadores, a las luchas de los trabajadores y la criminalización de la protesta. Y hoy en día tenemos más de 2.200 trabajadores, dirigentes sindicales y estudiantiles bajo procesos judiciales por haber ejercido el derecho a la protesta.
And what we've seen the response of the government has been a political repression against the workers and of the youth, but also a direct repression as well has been undertaken by the government. At the present time, 2,200 trade union leaders or student leaders are currently going through a process of been taken before the courts to be prosecuted for the role that they played in organising disputes, and the government has adopted a quite conscious policy of trying to criminalise protest.
Bajo la excusa de que son los trabajadores contrarrevolucionarios, que no tienen que no creen en el socialismo y que no quieren sacrificarse por el socialismo, el gobierno justifica su acción de represión política y judicial.
And the government justifies its policy of political repression and judicial prosecutions on the basis of denouncing those workers involved in struggle as being workers who are not prepared to support or participate in the struggle for the socialist revolution, and they are simply denounced as counter-revolution.
Esto ha permitido que un nuevo sector de la clase política dominante de la derecha tradicional empiece a aparecer como una alternativa entre los trabajadores y el pueblo, ofreciéndose como alternativa distinta a la clase política chavista, reivindicando sus luchas, pero detrás de ellos siguen reivindicando las ideas de los partidos democráticos del pasado, es decir, de los partidos socialdemócratas y los partidos socialcristianos.
And unfortunately, what this has also allowed is open space for the traditional right to try and present itself as the friends of those workers in struggle, so that they will defend their democratic rights, and saying that the actions of the government is a consequence of the socialism of the government, and they present themselves as the people that will really represent the interests of workers.
La cuestión de todas estas contradicciones, camaradas, es que tenemos un gobierno que habla de socialismo, que no reconoce las fallas que está teniendo el proceso, que no toma las medidas fundamentales para ir hacia una revolución verdadera y todo lo justifica con agentes externos. Crisis económica, la culpa es de la crisis del capitalismo, crisis energética, del agua o la electricidad, es el cambio climático, problemas de inseguridad, son los paramilitares, etcétera, etcétera.
And what the government does, it says it's a revolutionary socialist government, but it's not been able to take the revolution through to a consequence. It doesn't overthrow capitalism, and yet it says that capitalism is responsible, or the international capitalism is responsible for the consequences of the crisis. Everything's blamed on everybody else except itself. For example, they just simply say the energy crisis, which has recently developed as a consequence of climate change, and everything is offloaded as being a responsibility of some other force.
Y le está dando la oportunidad a la derecha para que la derecha diga realmente qué es lo que está pasando con la crisis económica en el país, con la crisis a nivel de los servicios públicos. Es decir, la derecha le está tomando la vanguardia a la izquierda, haciéndole las denuncias del gobierno en cuanto a sus contradicciones.
And the right wing has blamed all this as well on the growth of the public sector, and develops its own conclusions in relation to that, and presents itself as the defenders of the public sector workers and also working people in general.
Esto está generando una gran complejidad de situación